Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching season 2 episode 2 of Heartstopper. In the first episode, we continued right where we left off at the end of season 1 with Nick having just come out to his mum, and he told Charlie that he wanted to start coming out to more people at school, and eventually he worked up the bravery to come out to Imogen, who had already kind of guessed about him and Charlie because, as you said, let's face it, it was obvious. But she was supportive and that's all you really need. Charlie also told his parents about it, and they have now imposed a ban on Nick coming over for sleepovers. So I wonder if Charlie now regrets that decision. Tao and Elle are also in the pipeline, quite far down the pipeline, because Tao is not responding to Elle's signals. I mean, he is responding, because with the animations we can see the sparks are there, and we can also read it on his face how flustered he is. But he pulls away, and that's the problem. He's not giving into it. He's not brave enough to show Elle his feelings. So Elle is kind of losing hope, and I really hope it doesn't take all season for them to get together, because we've been waiting a whole season already. I just want to see them together. I already think this season is going to be a lot more mature than the last season. Now that they're in a relationship, more mature topics are going to be coming up, because before it was just like crush and then leading up to them being together. But now that they're together, we're finally coming to like the coming out. How do they navigate a life after Nick leaves school and all this stuff, like parents not wanting them to stay over at each other's houses, things like that, the problems that arise in a relationship. So while it still has the warm, cozy marshmallows in hot chocolate Heartstopper feel, I do believe this season will also have a lot more deeper, maybe darker themes.
Charlie's always been a high achiever, but in the past few months his grades have been slipping across most of his subjects.
Oh dear.
Been a bit distracted, haven't you?
The pleasure to have in class. Set the top grades in his GCSEs.
He's failed to
Are
hand
you
in several homework
serious?
assignments. No sé por qué, pero no me está entregando los
Oh
deberes.
god, Charlie's getting a grilling.
You still haven't completed your history coursework essay. If you don't finish it, then that'll be a fail grade.
This is the problem with the honeymoon period though. The boyfriend overtakes life.
It's not Nick's fault.
Charlie!
You've been going round each other's houses almost every day for weeks, Charlie. It's no wonder you haven't done your coursework. They're not banning you from seeing each other completely.
No, it needs to be a complete ban. Nick is not allowed round our house and you are not allowed round his.
Dad got overruled there, but I agree with the dad. It perhaps should be a little restricted, but not completely. That's just gonna have the opposite effect.
Mum, make me one.
Not if
Nick
you
has
ask
a
like that, David.
brother?
Please. Gonna stay with Dad next time, eh?
We're all very happy you're back from uni, darling.
Got a girlfriend yet? I'll take that as an obvious no.
Stop bothering him, David.
Do you like him?
Please don't tell him about Charlie.
I won't, darling, don't worry.
That's a subtle touch. But Charlie was about to say I'm sorry. And in season 1, Nick told Charlie to stop saying sorry because he says sorry for things that he shouldn't be. So instead of apologising for it, he's actually communicating his feelings instead. We call that growth. Now they're in their Romeo and Juliet era. Love that it lagged so that I get the message. He's a dick. Okay, I guess we don't like him then. Another thing I love is that they are actually using a messenger app. Like, it's Instagram, I think. But usually in shows, you see them typing and they're not even typing the right keys. And it frustrates me. But they are actually talking on a social media app that we all know. No! 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 He's doing that purely to get at him. I hate him. How does he have top grades? What a joke.
11 prom is happening. Oh my god! Prom! I'm so excited.
Does the season end with
Really
prom?
wear a suit. You look amazing.
Yes.
We can start making a mood board.
I mean, yeah, I've got some ideas already. I'm thinking classic.
Great, that ties in with my dress.
Tara wants to meet up tonight.
Oh my god, say yes.
No. Elle, you need to put some distance between you.
Take Darcy's advice. Take Darcy's advice.
Give me your phone. I'll send him a text.
Guys,
Don't give Darcy your phone.
I'm going to the open evening tonight anyway, so I can't.
it's already said we don't have the budget for that.
Always doesn't have to be like real. We can just get like, I don't know, a box or something and like stand.
I am loving Tara's kisses. I am loving Tara's enthusiasm so much for this prom. 5! Oh my god, it was 44 last episode. What?
Hey.
Oh my god, it's so loud.
I need you to give it back.
Oh wow.
I just haven't seen you all day, so I wanted to say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Text me later.
I love that that was such a shit excuse and it worked. This teacher is so scary though.
I see you still as desperate as ever.
Fuck off, Ben. That was the one time you didn't look smug because you know you're
You
jealous.
hate me so much. It's not my fault he liked me before you.
I ain't gonna let you disrupt everyone else's study time. Fix up, man.
Fix up, man.
I was going through some personal stuff.
I don't care. You hurt him, and who knows if you do the same with Imogen.
Sorry, am I not allowed to like girls as well as boys?
Shit.
Does Charlie know you don't want to come out?
I do want to come out.
Right. I'll believe that when I see it. Charlie thinks you're this perfect boyfriend, but
See, the thing is, with he's not. With Nick not coming out, not Charlie. Ben thinks that he can hold this over him, like he is so much better than him because he thinks they're the same. But then when Nick does it, boy, will he be silenced because he is going to see them out there living their best lives while he is still out here being a miserable sad sack. And I'm sorry. I know it must be hard to deal with your sexuality, but Ben is so insufferable. Like, Nick was struggling with his sexuality. He didn't behave the way that Ben did. Like, it's justifiable to dislike Ben. And I saw in season 1 some people tried to make excuses for him. I'm sorry, I'm just not one of those people that can forgive what he did. I understand his struggle, but when he doesn't even act genuine or sorry for the things he did, it's hard to forgive that. I've had the worst day, haha.
Charlie, who's Charlie?
Can you
Is
give
Charlie
it back?
your girlfriend?
No, stop it. Give me that back.
She sent me 3
David,
love
seriously,
I
give it
think
back.
you might be in
David!
there. God.
Oh my god, he has pictures on his wall. He has pictures on his wall.
If you do have a girlfriend, I want to know about it. She needs my approval.
Oh, fuck off. Charlie. It looks like this has come at a good time because with his brother here, it would be pretty obvious. He literally just picked him up with one arm. Oh my gosh. It's just an obligatory Nelly montage in episode 2.
Stressed about GCSEs. I'm definitely going to fail maths on Monday.
Want me to help you revise? We can go through your notes together.
Can you though, Charlie? I mean... That's on a social media account? Oh!
They do throw really good parties here, just so you know.
See, I knew it.
Good
It's
to
an art
know.
school thing.
I'm Naomi, by the way.
I'm Elle.
And this is Felix.
She's already making friends. Wow, she's just talking to everyone. I could never.
3, 2, 1. Picasso.
Like everyone knowing you as the trans girl. Here I could just be Naomi. Do you know what I mean? I really do.
That's so lovely that she's found someone to connect with as well that relates to her on that level.
What's that? Elle. Oh, she's so pretty.
I love his mum's obsession with
She's at this
Elle.
art school open day thing.
Why are you dating Ben?
What do you mean?
He's a dick. He's done some really bad stuff.
She doesn't know about it though.
I don't actually have that many friends. But Ben is one of the few people who actually likes me. Good luck in the exam.
That's just wishful thinking. She looks so different with her hair down. Nick, focus. Come on, you can do this. Oh, he's higher. Big up my higher peeps. Oh no.
I'm here to cheer you up after your terrible exam.
I hope you managed to do something.
That boy of yours is here.
That boy of yours? He does look kind of cute sometimes.
Maybe we could have that art day at the weekend or something.
I don't know.
Oh no!
Carol, honestly, I'm kind of busy.
This is harsh. I don't like it. Oh, I really feel for him because he's scared of being alone. Oh my god. Is his brother gonna catch them? I'm sorry. I am so annoying watching this because I don't appreciate the happy moments, do I? I'm just like, someone's gonna catch them. I always can see the worst scenario happening before it happens, and so I just worry about that. When Nick is out to everyone though, it'll be fine though, because you know, then you don't have to worry. People can make a negative comment or something, but it's different. Like the fear of them getting caught when he's not ready to come out yet is what worries me.
Did I fall asleep? Are you tired? Or is this movie just really boring? I did warn you I'm not a fan of Marvel movies.
Didn't Joe Locke just get cast in a Marvel series?
Make us some dinner.
No, I'll have something when I get home. I'd have a cup of tea though.
I love that Nelly is just attached to them.
Hi.
Hi.
Nelly, not Nelly growling.
What was your name? Sorry.
Shit. Go.
Charlie, and
You're Charlie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And where did you two meet? I was just getting acquainted with Charlie here.
Yeah, well,
Cat's
we're
on the
busy,
bag.
so you can go away now.
I just wanted to meet the guy that, that turned my little brother gay.
I'm bi, actually. And so what?
Look, if you're going to be gay, at least admit you're gay. I'm not allowed to be skeptical. No. My little brother is randomly...
What do you mean you're not allowed to be skeptical? You don't have the right to judge.
Homophobic prick!
Christ, what is going on?
You left a picture of you two kissing on your bedroom wall.
Oh, he did see it. I thought he was stupid if he didn't see it.
What a load of absolute bullshit.
David, please don't swear.
He can't even admit he's
That's
gay.
not the problem with that
I
statement.
bet you haven't told Dad yet, have you? Oh my god, imagine what Dad's gonna say.
He just doesn't think about the weight this has on Nick's life.
I'll text you later, okay?
You can't protect him for everything, Charlie.
Sorry.
I think he wanted Nick to have the perfect coming out experience, but reality hits home now.
You are grounded for the rest of this term. And don't even think about sneaking out, or you won't be going on the Paris trip.
Oh, damn.
You want some dinner?
No, I ate at Nick's.
No, he didn't. What was with the caps and the hay? No, Charlie, it's not your fault.
Charlie, this is not your fault. I don't care what David thinks anyway. I mean, it was never going to go perfectly with everyone. There are still awful people in the world, like my brother.
Stop with this song!
I brought you apple.
Thanks.
Tao's mom has such a sweet voice.
I understand if you're afraid of losing her. If she's growing up and moving on. But if you're afraid of losing her, you have to fight to stay by her side.
Mums give the best advice. That's his home screen.
I like Elle, okay? I said it. And don't laugh. I bet you've all been laughing behind my back because I've been so oblivious.
Literally no one has.
She probably doesn't even like me back. And this is probably going to destroy our friendship. It's going to destroy our friendship group. I'm going to tell her. Help me.
Yes! Oh my god, I didn't expect that at all. I am so happy we got a family episode, but not just from Nick and Charlie, from others as well. Like we got an appearance from Elle's mum. Tao's mum had a few appearances, and I have to say I really love Tao's mum, especially now knowing that Tao's father died, so it's a single parent family. It's nice to see how close they are. Like even just him sitting there having dinner with her and then her sitting down with him on his bed, because I feel like parent-child relationships in TV shows aren't really represented as that close. Like, they're there for them when they need them, but you don't really see them doing mundane things like just sitting on the sofa watching TV, eating dinner together. So it was really nice to have that represented rather than the parents just being out of way for 100% of the time. The family-centric episode I think is so needed as well, because we get a lot of background on the characters. I had no idea that Nick had a brother, and it was better when I didn't know, because his brother is a dick. As Nick says, he is welcome to go back to university because he is not needed here. I have to give him credit where credit's due. Like, I thought he was stupid for not noticing the picture on the wall, but it turns out he knew the whole time and was just kind of playing with him. So probably when he read the name Charlie on his phone, he knew it was a guy all along, because he'd already seen the pictures by that point. So he was just teasing him, trying to goad it out of him then, rather than waiting for him to come to him. And even once he told him he knew, he phrased things in the worst possible way, just completely dismissing Nick's sexuality, saying he's allowed to be skeptical. Like, who are you to speculate on his sexuality? He's told you what he is. And him being in a relationship with a boy is the hardest part to reveal. Why would he lie about being bisexual now? Like, what is the point? Like, him being into girls doesn't automatically give him more cool points. It's just the truth. I love that Nellie didn't like him as well. Nellie literally growled at him when he walked in the room, and Nellie loves Charlie. She is a Nick and Charlie stan. Elle is really growing up and branching out, and she's got this new group of friends that she's met that she might end up going to college with, and it plays into her wanting to avoid Tao as well. Well, this probably is a genuine friendship. Staying away from Tao may have been the right thing to do. Him moping around pushed his mum to have that conversation with him, and now he needs everyone's help to ask out Elle. So hopefully the next episode is about Tao and Elle then. Also with the cheeky hint of there being a prom. I'm hoping that the season ends with a prom. I love a dance episode, and I could just so see this season ending with prom, especially given that we're at exam season now. It could lead up to that for the finale. Charlie's parents are being very harsh, but I think there needs to be some restrictions in place, because falling behind on schoolwork isn't good, obviously, and year 10 and 11 are like the most important years at secondary school, so he really does need to focus on his coursework and his studying and stuff. Him being Charlie, because he's the one that seems to have really fallen behind. The thing is though, is that with imposing these restrictions, instead of seeing Nick, he is messaging him a lot. So he could just be sitting in his room messaging him the whole time and still not doing his work. There needs to be a balance, and they do need to work out that balance for the long run as well, because your life can't revolve around your partner at any age. There always needs to be a balance with everything, and you can't let your relationship dictate your life. Charlie, bless him, he loves Nick so much, and he really doesn't want his coming out journey to be as much of a struggle as his was, and he just wants to protect him from everything, but that is impossible. You can't be there with them 24/7 and protect them against everyone in their life. He was there when Nick's brother was saying all that nasty stuff, but it's not really his place to talk back to him because he'd only just met him. It's not his fault that Nick experienced that, because it's his brother's fault for having those feelings and being that way. I don't think anything Charlie said could have possibly helped. Like, the damage was done because of David, not because of Charlie. But he always thinks he's to blame and takes things out on himself. And I love that Nick is still there to remind him that no, Charlie, is not your fault. How could you even think that? But the hard part is believing it, isn't it? And Charlie's self-esteem has just been knocked too much at this point. I'm also really hating seeing Ben's smug face all the time. I don't know how Nick has handled sitting next to him for like 39 days in that study hall. It must be awful. Oh, and poor Nick, during his exam, he stressed out, and he probably has failed maths as he predicted because he just freaked out. The stress overwhelmed him and became too much, and that is something I can definitely relate to. The show is just proving that while Heartstopper is generally a show full of sunshine and rainbows, coming out isn't all sunshine and rainbows for anyone. There will always be someone who struggles to accept you, and that's the hard truth and the unfairness of it all. And Charlie's been out for a while now, but he still finds it hard. He said to Nick, "Why is coming out so hard?" So the struggle really stays with you every day, and I really feel for people that go through this. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for doing my reaction to season 2 episode 2 of Heartstopper. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Heartstopper, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 3. Bye!
I like 'em sweet but naughty, pimples on the cheeks. I bet you taste like berries so hot.